Hey everyone, it's just Yang, and welcome to my very first video. A project I'm already calling my magnum opus. This entire video will be my in-depth analysis and review of DANdaDAN. So quick spoiler warnings if you're not already caught up yet.
You ain't gonna lend me no cash, I ain't taking you on no date. But yo, if you put out, I'll take you wherever. Like a love hotel. But you're paying for it.
We kick things off with an interesting interaction between Momo, Ayasa, and her boyfriend, where she rejects his advances, ultimately leading to their breakup. But honestly, this scene is just a surface level setup for something much deeper. Momo's real introduction comes a bit later.
God damn it.
What are you looking at, doofus?
Wait. Put this magnet in it.
This is gonna hurt.
So, what you reading? Anything cool? Bunch of losers. There's nothing but scum in this world.
And from that moment, you immediately sense her strength as a character. She's charismatic, thoughtful, and has a presence that draws you in. Even when she's interacting with someone she barely knows, her kindness shines through. It's in these small moments that you see how complex and genuine she is as a character. The character introductions in DANdaDAN are just spot on. The initial scene with her boyfriend may seem like a throwaway moment, but it's actually laying the groundwork for future romantic dynamics in the story. But we'll get into that a bit later. Let's take a moment to talk about the humor in DANdaDAN.
Let you suckle my teats, boy. If you let me gobble your dung.
Honestly, this manga made me laugh out loud more than anything I've read in a long time. The last time I found myself genuinely cracking up like this was One Piece. If you're in a witty banner and hilarious situations, then you're gonna love this series. The way the humor blends with the character dynamics, especially early on, is incredible. The chemistry between the characters feels so natural, and even though Momo can be a bit harsh at times, you can see a softer side of her when it matters the most. It's a balance between tough love and genuine care that makes these interactions so engaging and relatable. Now that we covered Momo a little, let's move on to our other main character, Okaran. His true introduction happens when we learn more about his backstory and how he struggled to make friends.
Fine, take it! Take whatever I have! All I ever wanted was to meet an alien! I never had any friends, and I thought if anyone would be friends with me, it'd be aliens! Ever since grade school, I've been staring up at the sky and calling out for you guys to show up! But you never did! No matter how many times I called out to you, you never came! There I was, bullied by kids and ignored by aliens. My life sucked. No one gave a crap if I was alive or dead. But Miss Ayase, she's the only one who stood up for me! So get your lousy hands off her!
Feeling isolated and bullied, Okaran turns to the idea of aliens as companionship. It's an obvious coping mechanism that gives us a glimpse of his loneliness and desires to connect to other people. What stands out the most about Okaran is his loyalty. He prioritizes his friends above everything else, even if he doesn't believe he deserves them. The sense of unworthiness gives his character a lot of depth and makes you root for him to find connections that he's been searching for. Now that we've gotten his introduction out the way, let's circle back to Momo for a second. There's a moment in the story where Momo finally apologizes to her grandmother, and it's clear that it's her turning point. Up until that point, she talks about being open with others, but it's only now that we realize she's been holding back her true feelings. Despite her outward maturity and nurturing attitude, there's still a lot she's grappling with internally. Her character development is beautifully layered, and I can't wait to see what happens next. The first arc in DANdaDAN is so well written that it deserves a special praise by itself. Most stories aim to hook you in with their first chapter or first episode, and while DANdaDAN absolutely nails that, it's the entire first arc that really solidifies its greatness. It perfectly encapsulates the theme of friendship, romance, and personal growth that makes this series so compelling. There's a lot of things you can say that's good about DANdaDAN. The fights, the action in general, the visuals are so spot on and unique. But what I love the most about the show is the building of relationships between Momo and Okeron. There's just undeniable chemistry between them, both as friends and potential romantic interests. It's not forced or rushed, instead it develops naturally, making you genuinely care about their journey. So there you have it, my deep dive into the early chapters of DANdaDAN. The manga has so much to offer, from its well-crafted characters and its hilarious moments to its touching themes of friendship and self-discovery. If you haven't checked out DANdaDAN yet, what are you doing? You need to, like right now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what do you think about DANdaDAN? What are your favorite moments or characters? I'd love to hear your thoughts and talk about this anime and manga even more. Well guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.